What's up, guys? Honestly, I don't even know if you're still here because I haven't been here. The last couple years of my life have been the hardest I've been through. From finding out an employee slash friend of mine was stealing tens of thousands of dollars from me for years, to selling my house to chase a dream, which ultimately ended up failing. And somewhere along the way, I became someone I didn't recognize anymore. When I first started making money on YouTube as a kid, I had one goal in mind. One goal. And that was to buy my parents a house and give back to them for everything they've done for me, for working 2 to 3 jobs my whole childhood just to give us the best life ever. And I saved every dollar. I strived for that goal. Handing them the key to that house has been the proudest moment of my life so far. Hands down. But after that, something in me shifted. My motivation plummeted. I had spent pretty much all of my 20s trying to achieve this goal. And then once I did, I didn't know what was next. I lost my passion, I lost my motivation. I was just lost. And living in LA did not help at all. I started losing sight of what was important to me, of who I was. The simple small town guy who didn't care about flashy material things, who was all about purpose and family. That guy got replaced by someone chasing views and money, eyes and success. And I just wanted to do what people in their 20s who successful did. And that was like living the dream and going to all these places and spending all this money. I ended up selling my first car, my Toyota, that I had for like 6 or 8 years, and I was completely happy with, for a super flashy, expensive sports car. Moved into a downtown penthouse that cost way too much. Started partying like crazy and spending money like it didn't matter. I told myself, it's okay, you're putting money into retirement, you'll be fine, you're living the dream. But actually, I was in the process of losing myself. Then I met Alexis, my girlfriend. From the very beginning, I was like, she's the one. I actually knew her before we started dating, and I always thought, if I get a chance with this girl, I'm gonna marry her. That's gonna happen. Being with her has lit a fire in me once again. It's the same drive that I once had for my family. Now it's being put towards my future family, my future kids, and my future wife. I wanted to give her and my future family the best life I could provide. That's all I could think about ever since our first date. I was like, I am going to provide, I'm going to protect, I'm going to take care of my family, and I'm going to give them the best life ever. They're going to have the best education. They're going to have everything they could ever want. Things felt like they were back on track. I was like, oh, this is what I've always wanted. I've always felt like I was born to be a father and a husband. That was my goal. And that was my goal again. I was like, this is my priority. This is what I need to focus on. But then came one of the biggest financial risks of my life that at the time I thought was foolproof. Roy and I decided to bring back Wassabi Productions, to bring back the duo that started this whole journey. Alex and Roy, Wassabi Productions, Richard Orlando, and I thought, this is it. This is how I'm gonna take it to the next level. This is how I'm gonna provide for my family. This is how I'm going to save up. I'm gonna take this big risk, and I'm gonna be able to give my future wife a better wedding than I could have afforded before. I believed in this dream so much that I ended up selling my house to try to chase this dream, which ultimately failed. And damn. So we had to shut it down, and that loss stung. So yeah, it's been a rough 2 years, but here's where things start turning around. I have another plan, and I'm gonna put the rest of my money. No, no, I learned my lesson. No more big risks. No more big risks. I got rid of all the leeches in my life, all the people that were secretly stealing from me, all the unnecessary things. I purged them from my life. And my girlfriend always says, things happen for a reason. And I think all this happened to get all these leeches out of my life. I'm clear, I'm good now, and I found a new passion. live streaming. I go live almost every day. It's so cool. I get to chat and hang out with some hardcore Wassabi fans. Every time I ask chat, every once in a while, I'll be like, hey, tell me what age you were when you started watching the very first time you watched my content. And tell me the age you are now. And they always say like 6, now I'm 20, or 10, now I'm 28 and I'm married and I have a family. I'm like, oh, and I show my kids your videos. No way! So it's so cool to hang out. It's just all positive vibes. Twitch.tv/AlexWassabi. Make sure it's right there. Go follow, it's free. Sub if you want. Just come hang out, share your story with me. It's just cool to just chill and hang out, and I don't have to be some character, and I don't have to be over the top, and I can just talk to you guys and hang out and just make jokes and laugh, and I've just never had a community like that. So I love it. And I see a big future for it as well. But still, something felt like it was missing. I had live streaming, I get to hang out with you guys every day. I have perfect girl, I have everything set, everything's good. I'm happy, I'm creating again. I got that fire burning in my bosom once again. But something is missing. And I realized what that was. YouTube. The platform that gave me everything. It not only changed my life, it changed my family's lives, my friends' lives. The platform that started it all. That's the platform I met you guys at. That's this platform right here. This is the place that built our entire community. And somewhere along the way, I stopped giving my all to the people that got me here. So here is what is happening, and I need you guys to help me, hold me to this, because it's gonna happen. Now I know you're thinking, I'm not going back to daily vlogs, okay? I'm past that, I did that, it was rough, it was unhealthy. So if you guys wanna hang out like that, like on the daily, almost daily, come over to Twitch, follow, I'll be on there almost every day, yeah. But on YouTube, I got some big things in the works, in the plans, and I got a big plan. Starting today with this video, I will be posting a 8-video series. This is the first one. So every week for the next 8 weeks, I have this whole plan about to come to fruition. It's crazy, it's ambitious, so we're gonna see how it plays out, but I'm hoping for the best. It might get I don't want to tell you guys too much, but it's definitely gonna be the scariest thing I've ever done. Most nerve-wracking, the hardest. I'm excited, scared, and nervous all at the same time. Every week, each video, each part, each vlog of this series will show you guys who I am now, what I've been through, how I've changed, and a step towards becoming the man that I want to be. You're about to see me go through some of the most uncomfortable, hardest, life-changing things I've ever been through, all to get me back to my roots, back to who I was before this whole LA chapter of my life, and move forward with a new purpose. Hold on, let me grab my water. Oh, what? Is this new merch? Is that what you guys see? What? Hey, what? It's probably been, I don't know how long it's been. Has it been like a decade since I had new merch? Let's go, baby. Woo! Ever since I met Alexis, my goal has been to be the best boyfriend, best future husband, and best future father I can be. And I've been striving for that. And that's why I took the big risk to get back together with Roy, start paying for rent, building, props, staff, all that stuff. I did that in hopes of creating a better future. But every time I try to take a step towards that goal of being the best version of me, I feel like life freaking kicks me 3 steps back. Every time I take a step, I get knocked back 3 steps. Every time. But this is what I keep telling myself. God sees, he's looking down, he's like, yo. He's probably not like, yo, but he's like, he can see that I've never wanted anything more in my life than to be a loving partner and father. That's it. He sees this and he knows that's what I want in my life. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna give this to you, but I'm gonna make you work harder than you've ever worked in your life. So you can consider this 8-part vlog series as my first steps towards that goal and my official return to YouTube. Whether you have been here for the last 20 years I've been creating content, or you're a new viewer, thank you, thank you, thank you. Subscribe, turn your notification bells on. I'm gonna make you proud. and you'll see what I'm talking about by the end of this. It's about to be a crazy 2 months of my life. Now do me a favor and don't forget to remember, if you're not smiling, you're doing it wrong. See you guys next week. That was a good one.